morning, children. Now let us see third question. Okay, exercise 11.1, third question, second one till in the previous video we have done. Now third question, that is construction of 15 degree, we will see now. So for this, first we will draw a ray of any measurement. Okay, now let us draw a ray of any measurement. Okay, now the initial point is A and this is X. AX is a ray. Okay, at the initial point, now we have to construct what? 15 degree means it is the half of 15 is the half of 30 and 30 degree is the half of 60. So for that we need to have 60 degree. So to construct that 60 degree, take an arc of any measurement and draw a semicircle likewise, and wherever it touches, this semicircle touches the ray AX, there you keep the rounder needle and cut an arc of the same measurement. Okay, do not change the measurement of the same measurement. So now this point is our 60 degree, this point. Okay, so let it be, we'll draw this with the scale. Okay, so this is our 60 degree. This is 60. But our aim is to find what? 15 degree. So first 60 is angle bisector we have to find out. Angle bisector of 60 will be 30. Okay, bisector means half. Half of 60 will be how much? 30. So with the same measurement now, what you will do? Keep here at this point. This semicircle where it touches the ray, at that point keep the needle of the rounder and again draw the arc. Okay, again at 60 degree line, wherever it touches the semicircle, at that point keep the rounder needle likewise and cut an arc of the same measurement. Okay, so wherever the intersection takes place, there what you will do? Join the line with the center, this one, to the A, to the point A. Okay, so likewise draw a line. Now this is the angle bisector of 60 degree. Okay, this is the angle bisector of 60. So this will be 30 and this will be 30. That is why it is 60. The whole will be 60. Now our aim is to find what? 15, which is half of 30. Now again we have to find the angle bisector of 30 degree. So for that same arc measurement keep here and draw likewise. And again 60 degree line where it touches the semicircle, there you keep the needle. 60 degree, this 30 degree line where it touches the semicircle, there you put the needle and draw an arc likewise. Okay, so now you can see the intersection over here. Okay, so wherever the intersection takes place, put the point likewise and this point to A, join it. Join the line likewise. Okay, join the line likewise. So this angle is angle 15 degree. Okay, understood? So this is the construction of 15 degree angle. Now this step of construction, write of your own. What all things you did, everything you have to write in stepwise. Okay, so step of construction you have to write of your own. For example, I am telling the way how to write. First point, take a ray AX. At A, the initial point, make 60 degree. And from the 60 degree, do the angle bisector of 60 degree to get 30. After getting 30 degree line or after making 30 degree, again go for the angle bisector of 30 to get 50 degree. Okay. So likewise in 3 or 4 steps, write the step of construction of your own. Okay. In your own sentence. Question number 4 is given as construct the following angles and verify the measurement with the help of a protractor. What is our first question? First question, fourth one's first question is 75 degree. That means you have to construct 75 degree. So how will you do? First we have to do the construction, and after that with the help of protractor we will show whether it is 75 degree or not. So now first draw a ray, okay, with initial point A, and this is X. Suppose AX is a ray. Ray means a line whose initial point is known to us but there is no end point to it. Okay, a ray. At initial point draw a semicircle. Okay. Now again with the help of this, first 75, for that we need to have 60 degree and 90 degree, because 75 is the midpoint of, or the angle bisector of 60 and 90. Means we need to have 90 also. So first we will construct what? This is 60. This angle arc which we are cutting on the semicircle is our 60. Now at 60 on the semicircle, keep the needle and draw 120. Because for 90 we need to have 60 and 120 both. So now at 60 again, keep the needle of the rounder and draw an arc likewise. And again at 120, keep the needle and draw an arc with the same measurement. Okay. So wherever the intersection takes place, this is our 90 degree line. So now join this initial point and this point. Okay, with the scale. Use your scale to draw the straight line likewise. Okay, got it? Now between this 90 and 60, we will have what? 75 degree, because 75 is the angle bisector of 60 and 90. So at 60 with the same measurement of arc, draw line likewise. Okay, and at 90, the 90 degree line, this is 90 degree line. If this is not visible, I am making it little dark so that all of you can see. This is the semicircle line. Okay, and this is our 60's arc and this is our 120's arc. So with this help of this, we have made what? The arc is made with the rounder. I am just darkening it so that you can easily understand. Okay, so now at this 60 arc, keep the needle and draw the arc likewise. Okay, and again at 90, means the 90 degree line where it touches the semicircle, there you keep the needle and draw arc of the same measurement. Okay, so now here you can see the intersection took place. So make it little dark so that you can see and understand. So this is the arc. So here the intersection took place. So now this with the initial point, draw line. Okay, join this line likewise. So what is this? This is our 75 degree. Now this is by construction we have shown that this is 75. How will you measure? Because in the question it is given that with protractor show that this angle is 75. So how will you do? First keep the arrow mark there just above this line and keep here exactly, and this line should be on this. A ray should touch this line and this center A should be here in this arrow mark. Okay, and then you can see this line exactly between 70 and 80 means what? 75. Between 70 and 80, 75 acute angle, you know. So this is the line, you can see that. Exactly it is coming and touching 75 degree. Okay, so this is by construction also. It is shown that this angle is how much? 75. So you have to show with the protractor and check after making construction with the rounder and scale. Check with the protractor whether you got the exact degree or not. Okay. Now let us see the next question. That is, the second part is, next question is, we have to make what? Second one. Fourth one, second is 105 degree we have to construct. So 105 means it is between 90 and 120. 75 means it is between 60 and 90. Now 105 means it is between 90 and 120. Okay, so for that first we will take what? A ray. Okay, a ray of straight line. A ray we will take with the initial point as A. Now at A we will construct what? 105. How will you do? Take at point A, keep the needle of the rounder and draw a semicircle. Okay, first for that we need to have 90 degree because 105 is the angle bisector of 90 and 120. So we need to have 90. So how till now you might have understood how to make 90 degree. That is, keep the arc. That means this semicircle where it touches the ray, that point, keep the needle and then draw 60 degree. This is 60. At 60 keep and draw 120. And again at 60 keep the rounder and draw an arc, and at 120 draw an arc likewise. So this we are getting 90 degree, you know, from 60 draw an arc and keeping at 120 draw an arc. So wherever the intersection takes place, that is our 90 degree. So this one with the initial point A we will join. Okay, so likewise a straight line we will get. Okay, now between this is 120, this arc is 120 and this is 60. Okay, I have just darkened it with, now 105 is the angle bisector of 90 and 120. So keep at 90 the same arc needle and draw an arc likewise. Okay, and at 120 keep and draw. Okay, so wherever the intersection took place, there that is 105. So this with the initial point. Okay, draw a line likewise. So after making the construction you have to show with the protractor. So now this whole angle from here to here means 105 means it is an obtuse angle, means more than 90. So more than 90, 105 got, this is 105 degree. Okay, so now with the protractor also we will see, that is keep this way, this arrow at A likewise. Okay, and then keep the rounder likewise. So you can see that it is 105. 90 exactly, you can see this line is 90. Is it not? This line you can see this is exactly 90 and this line and this is 105. This line you can see it is 105. Between 100 and 110 we have 105. So this will be 105. Okay. So angle 105 we have drawn with the protractor. You will show after making construction with the rounder and scale. Okay. The next one is the third one. Third question is what? 135 degree. Okay. So for this again take a ray. Okay. Take a ray and name it as initial point as A and ray as AX. At the initial point again draw an arc because 135 is the midpoint of 90 and 180. 180 means complete semicircle. We know that. So now at A, keep the rounder and draw a semicircle. A semicircle is of 180 degree, we know. Right? This is your semicircle. Now again at A means the semicircle where it touches the ray. At that point, keep the needle and draw an arc of the same measurement. Now here 135 is the midpoint of 90 and 180. So we need to have 90 degree also. So 90 degree construction you know. So again keep at 60. This is 60. Keep at 60 and draw 120. Now at 120 and 60 degree draw the angle bisector and make 90 degree. So you can see this is our 90 degree. Intersection of 60 and 120 we got 90. Okay, I am just darkening it. Now this point with initial point A we will join to get 90 degree. Likewise, okay, join it like this. Okay, now between this line also, because 180 degree we need, 180 and 90's midpoint is what? 135. So now keep here and join the line like this. Okay. So now the midpoint of 90 and 180 will be what? 135. So keep the needle at 90 degree and draw an arc likewise. Okay. And at 180, this is 180. Okay. Draw arc likewise. Okay. So wherever the intersection takes place, this is 135. Okay, you can see here, this point is our 135. So join it with A. That is the initial point. Okay, likewise join it. Okay, now this angle from here. As we know, 135 is also your obtuse angle, means more than 90. So it is likewise make a semicircle and write here 135 degree. Okay, from this point where it touches the semicircle, 135 line where it touches the semicircle, from that to the 0 degree, what we are getting? That is 135. Now with the protector we will show whether the construction is done or not. So at the initial point at A, keep likewise. Okay, exactly we'll see. When you keep the protector and at point A you keep the point, and you can see here the exact 90 degree, and here between 130 to 140 in between line you are getting 135 likewise. Between 130 to 140. Okay, so this angle is perfectly coming as 135 degree. So likewise do the construction and show with the help of protector whether you are getting exact 135 and here 105 degree or not. If you are not getting exact degree with the help of protector, that means your construction is wrong. Then again erase it and do the construction once again the way I have shown you. Okay. Fifth question is construct an equilateral triangle given its side. Means we have to assume any of the side with any of the measurement. That will be common for all because it is an equilateral triangle. That means it will be same for all the sides. And justify your answer. Okay. So first write, let ABC is an equilateral triangle and its side be 10 centimeter. Okay, why I have taken 10 centimeter? Because the triangle will be little big, so that we can easily see that. Okay, now let us take the line segment of 10 centimeter. Okay, so from here I will draw till here to get 10 centimeter. This is my 10 centimeter and this is my end points. So let it be B and C. Okay, so I have taken B and C as 10 centimeter. So now measure this with the rounder likewise. Okay, my measurement I have seen. Now this is also my arc is also of 10 centimeter. You can see that. Okay, from here to here. Now with the same measurement I will draw an arc likewise. Okay, and same at C also I will keep and draw the same measurement arc. That means 10 centimeter because the sides are given as 10 centimeter and it is an equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. So I will draw with the same measurement 10 centimeter both the sides keeping at B and keeping at C. I will draw the arc of 10 centimeter. Now this B point and this intersection and this point C I will join. Okay, let this intersection point be A. Okay, so now join AB and AC. Okay, so now this center point and this center point join it likewise, and again from with A and C also these points join it likewise. Okay, so now this is our 10 centimeter and this is also 10 centimeter. Okay, so construction we have done. Okay, now justification we will write. Okay, so for construction what you will write? Step of constructions you have to write. Step of constructions. So what you will write there? Take BC, first point, draw line segment BC equals to how much? 10 centimeter. Okay, then second point, at B draw an arc of 10 centimeter and same measurement arc will be drawn from C2, from C also. Okay, so again third point, the intersection, give the intersection point as A. Now fourth one, join AB and AC. Fifth one, a triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle with all sides equals to 10 cm. This is our construction. Now justification what you will write? Because you have to write what, justify your answer it is given. So justification will be what? BC equals to how much? 10 cm. Now AB with the same arc we are measuring and drawing, because in the question it is given that given its sides. Okay, that means equilateral triangles sides are given. So this measurement, same measurement 10 arc, 10 centimeter arc, meter arc, we are cutting from B, and same measurement from C also we are cutting an arc. So what? AB equals to AC. We can write here by construction because we have constructed likewise. By construction because same arc we have cut. Okay. And second one, that is AB equals to BC. That also because 10 centimeter arc we have taken. So this is also by construction. By construction. Okay. So that means AB is equal to AC and AB is equals to BC also. That implies what? AB equals to BC equals to AC. Means all sides are equal. That means you can write thus all sides are equal. Therefore, a triangle ABC is an equilateral